G'day, Edward Fox with Ozefox Marketing. One of the things that I find most of us struggle with as a small business is to try and develop ways that we can market our small business and gain awareness for it without costing ourselves an arm and a leg. So I thought I'd share 3 simple steps with you today on how you can do that. So you've got a small business, you're trying to get the word out, nobody knows you exist, or at least not enough people. One of the ways that I like to do is networking. Now, networking can be very simple but very effective for a new business, or even for an existing business that needs to grow their customer base. One of the things I recommend doing is finding out all your local open houses for businesses, different networking events that are going on, and any that you can attend for free, you should do that. Now, how do we effectively network when we get to the networking event? Because some of us will walk in and stand against the wall and hope that somebody comes up and talks to us, and then we shove a business card in their hand and we call it good, and we think that's effective networking. That's not effective networking. Now, so how hard is it when we go into that networking event? What are the first things we should do? What should we know? We should go in with a plan. That plan is we're going to meet some people that are influential and that can introduce us to other people. But how do we do that? It's very simple. We walk up to them, we throw out our hand and say, "Hi, my name's Edward. What's yours?" Very simple. Easy way to introduce yourself to new people. That's why we go to networking events. Some people will be comfortable with it and some won't. But that's the way you introduce yourself. Throw out your hand, say, "Hi, my name is." And then you can ask them questions. "So what is it you do?" And wait for the answer. The goal to be an effective networker and to grow your business is to be a connector. So when you come in, you might meet a new person that you haven't met before. You ask them a little bit about their business. You say to them, "Hey, it's been a pleasure to meet you. I'm going to try and network with a few more, and maybe I'll run into you again tonight. Thanks a lot. Have a great day." And so then you go and meet somebody else. Now, if you find 2 people that you've met during the course of the event that you can introduce to each other, then you become a connector. And guess who they're talking about when you're not there? So try and find a couple of people, and when you get that next person, you say, "I've got a friend a gentleman that I just met. I think you guys could benefit from meeting each other." Notice the little bit of stumbling and a little bit of, hesitancy because you're not quite sure whether they're going to want to do that, and that's okay. We're just having a normal conversation, and so you can take them over and say, "Would you like to be introduced to this person?" And you can introduce them. Another way is when you're talking to somebody is, "Well, who would you like to meet here tonight? Is there anybody I can introduce you to?" And again, you become the facilitator and the connector, and that's how you become a master networker and grow your business's name and top of mind awareness. So that's step 1. Step 2 I like to do is find a effective, simple, affordable advertising venue, whether it be print, radio, TV, social media. Obviously using your Twitters, your Facebooks, that sort of stuff is an effective way of getting your name out there. And we'll go into some more strategies of those in a later video. But something like let's say a weekly newspaper or a restaurant reader in our particular area of the country, one that's really popular is the Coffee News. It's affordable ads that come out weekly in restaurants and coffee shops all around the town. So look for an inexpensive way to advertise your business. And the third way I'd like to talk about is a barter exchange. If you have a business that has a high profit margin on your item and you can trade that item, if you make trades with other businesses across the city to get things done, because cash flow is always a problem, right? So if we can get involved in a trade exchange or a barter exchange that has a large network, and check them out, make sure that they have a lot of members that you can trade goods and services with. Take, for instance, a restaurant. Let's say their cost of goods average out at 28 to 35 cents on the dollar, and they're able to trade those dollars at retail. So $100 worth of food costs them, say, $30, and then they pay a commission to the trade exchange. They end up buying discounted dollars around 42 to 50 cents on the dollar that they can then use to do things like clean their equipment, their building, lawn maintenance, window maintenance. And so we can translate that to almost any business. If they're a dentist office, they can buy these discounted dollars and use them for business and personal expenses, the same as you can. So those are 3 tips I have for getting some affordable, effective growth for your business: effective networking, affordable advertising, and using a barter network or a commercial trade exchange. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.